The DFB-Pokal is where big dreams are born from small clubs, a stage where soccer miracles often happen. Every season, teams from lower leagues come with the hope of writing their own fairy tale, challenging the giants who are usually untouchable in the Bundesliga. On August 27, 2025, Wehen Wiesbaden, a club that usually flies under the radar, got a rare chance to host the mighty Bayern Munich. This was a true David versus Goliath battle, where the entire city of Wiesbaden came together in hope and excitement. Bayern came in as the absolute favorite, having just lifted the Super Cup trophy and crushed Leipzig in the league. They are a symbol of German soccer dominance, with a star-studded squad and a proven winning mentality. But for Wehen Wiesbaden, a third-division team that rarely gets attention, this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. They trained hard, prepared with full determination, and dreamed of creating an upset that would be remembered forever. Britta Arena that night turned into a sea of red and white, full of hopeful sounds and cheering songs. The home fans, who usually only dreamed of meeting a team as big as Bayern, now dared to believe in a miracle. Bayern's squad, filled with international stars from various countries, was expected to win easily. However, the history of the DFB-Pokal is full of surprises, and cup soccer always holds unexpected mysteries. Matches like this are always special. All the pressure is on the giant team, while the small team plays without a care, bringing only spirit and dreams. This is what makes the DFB-Pokal so loved, a chance for the underdog to make history. For Bayern, this match is also a chance to rotate the squad, giving opportunities to young players and new faces. However, every change brings risk, especially if the opponent plays with full motivation. A changed lineup can make the team less cohesive, and if they underestimate a hungry opponent, Bayern could find themselves in a difficult situation. The DFB-Pokal has proven many times that even favorites can stumble. This is the first competitive meeting between the two clubs, adding a sense of history and curiosity. There's no past record, just 90 minutes to prove who deserves to move on. The stage is set for a big drama, 90 minutes where anything can happen, from a quick goal to nail-biting moments at the end of the match. Wehen Wiesbaden's fighting spirit clashes with Bayern's reputation and experience under the nightlights, creating an unforgettable atmosphere. In the DFB-Pokal, legends are made and favorites can fall at any time. Every match is a chance to write a new chapter in German soccer history. The magic of the cup is alive and well in Wiesbaden, where small dreams can become big realities, and every second on the field can change everything. The Bayern lineup tonight really brought some big surprises for fans and soccer experts. The most noticeable thing was Manuel Neuer not being there. He's the captain and main goalie, and he had to sit out because he got a red card last season. Instead, Jonas Urbig, a young goalie who's only 20 years old, got the full trust to play his first game as Bayern's goalkeeper. Tonight he has to show he's tough and can handle the huge pressure in such an important game. Meanwhile, up front, Lennart Karl, who's just 17, also got a rare chance to start his first senior game. He'll play with big stars like Harry Kane and Michael Olise, which will definitely be an unforgettable and challenging experience. Injuries to Jamal Musiala, Alphonso Davies, and Kingsley Coman forced coach Vincent Kompany to rely on his team's depth. He had to think hard and trust the young players who haven't played much before. The mix of energetic young players and experienced players will really be tested tonight, especially since their opponent, Wehen Wiesbaden, is known as a team that doesn't give up easily and always plays with a lot of drive in cup games. For Urbig and Karl, this game could be a turning point in their careers, a night they'll always remember, no matter what happens. Every touch of the ball, every save, and every pass they make will be watched closely, judged by the coach, their teammates, and millions of eyes around the world. Bayern's big changes tonight are a huge gamble. Can these new faces step up and perform their best under pressure? All eyes are on the young players, waiting to see if they can prove themselves and show that they really deserve to wear the Bayern jersey in such an important game. In the high-pressure world of cup soccer, big chances and high risks always go hand in hand. And tonight, new history could be made at the Allianz Arena. Bayern started just as you'd expect. They were keeping the ball and looking for a way to score. Wehen Wiesbaden was playing tough defense, but after 16 minutes, Sacha Boey got a penalty kick. Harry Kane stepped up and calmly kicked it in, making it 1-0 for Bayern. That quick goal made it seem like it would be an easy night for the champions. But Wehen Wiesbaden didn't give up. They stayed organized and looked for chances to score back. The smaller team's strong play kept the game exciting, even though Bayern had most of the ball. The score was still close, and the home fans kept believing. In cup soccer, one goal is never enough. Early in the second half, Bayern pushed for a second goal to seal the game. In the 51st minute, Michael Olise pounced on a loose ball to make it 2-0. Relief for Bayern, heartbreak for Wehen Wiesbaden, who had defended bravely. The away team seemed to be cruising to a comfortable victory, but the home team's spirit wasn't broken. Olise's goal showed Bayern's attacking depth and never-give-up attitude. But the home crowd kept cheering for their team, refusing to give up. In the DFB-Pokal, no lead is ever truly safe. The game was far from over. Just when Bayern seemed to have things under control, Wehen Wiesbaden fought back. In the 64th minute, a slip-up in defense allowed Fatih Kaya to break through. He finished it perfectly to make the score 2-1. The stadium went wild. The home team's confidence soared. Bayern's defense looked shaky, and the smaller team sensed a chance. Kaya's goal changed the mood instantly. Suddenly, anything felt possible. The pressure shifted, and Bayern's calm started to crack. Wehen Wiesbaden pushed forward, pumped up by the crowd. A comeback was happening, and the big team was wobbling. The magic of the cup was unfolding right before everyone's eyes. 6 minutes after their first goal, Wehen Wiesbaden scored again. Another quick attack, another mistake by the defense. Kaya broke through and calmly finished for his second goal. The Brita Arena exploded. It was 2-2 against Bayern Munich. The favorites were stunned, their lead gone in minutes. Wehen's confidence soared, while Bayern's self-belief crumbled. Kaya's 2 goals showed the spirit of the small team and how weak Bayern's defense was. The game was now wide open, with everything to play for. The pressure was huge on both sides. The DFB-Pokal had given us another unforgettable surprise. Bayern desperately looked for a winning goal, and in the 76th minute, they got a second penalty. Harry Kane stepped up again, but this time, Stritzel made a brilliant save, then batted away Kane's rebound. The home fans celebrated as if they had scored a goal. The missed penalty was a turning point. Bayern's frustration grew. Stritzel's bravery kept Wehen's dream alive. The Giants had their chance, but the small team refused to give up. Time was running out and the upset grew bigger. Bayern's calm faded as time went on. Sometimes fate favors the brave. The 2-2 draw showed how shaky Bayern's defense was that night, revealing a side rarely seen from such a big team. Experienced center-backs like Ta and Kim Min-jae seemed to struggle with the opponent's pressure, making mistakes that led to Kaya's goals. Even world-class players can lose focus in key moments, proving that football is always full of surprises, and no one is truly safe from pressure. For young players making their first appearance, like Urbig and Karl, this game was a valuable experience and a mental test on the big stage of German football. Urbig, even though he let in 2 goals, still showed good reflexes and a calm attitude that promises a bright future. Karl, though not in the spotlight much, played well and wasn't scared by the opponent's pressure. Experiences like these will help them build their character and mindset, becoming an important base for their careers moving forward. On the other hand, Wehen Wiesbaden showed amazing teamwork and discipline, proving that working together can make up for individual weaknesses. Kaya was the hero with his sharp finishing, while the whole team played with great confidence and no fear against the big name. This is the beauty of the DFB-Pokal, a competition that always brings surprises, where small teams can dream big and beat giants with spirit and hard work. In the end, both teams went home with valuable lessons, but only one took home beautiful memories that will be remembered throughout their careers. The final whistle confirmed a stunning 2-2 draw, Wehen Wiesbaden's biggest night ever. For Bayern, it was a wake-up call. No opponent can be underestimated. Defensive lapses and missed chances really cost them. Kompany and his team need to regroup, learning from this early season surprise. For the young players, it was a tough test. Painful, but super valuable. The unpredictability of the DFB-Pokal is what makes it so special. Wehen Wiesbaden earned respect and a story to tell for generations. Tonight, the small team reminded everyone why we love the cup.